so happy about the way that this metallic resin bowl turned out. Today I am going to be using my 1-to-1 ratio resin. Always make sure to measure and mix it well, or you're going to end up with a sad surprise. I am mixing in sand yellow, copper, orange gold, and silver. All of these are gorgeous metallic alcohol inks. I am mixing thoroughly each one of these metallic colors into my resin. I make sure to add enough of the alcohol ink that the pigment really colors that resin. Along with the individual little stirs, I'm going to be doing one that has a combination. So I take my resin and I add about 4 drops of each color into this little mixture. When you're using any type of metallic alcohol ink especially, you really want to shake it well. Make sure that its pigments are mixed so that when you apply it to your resin, it comes out rich and glorious. Now, my first layer of my alcohol inks, I'm going to just pour them directly into my mold. And I'm doing kind of a circular formation, wanting to do some layering of those colors. Filling it in at the top. And I'm going to add my orange gold. Give it a little extra stir to make sure that it's mixed in well. The pigments spread out into the resin. And I go around and around. I don't do just one solid topper of it. I like to have the variegation of the other metallic inks and resin below it. Oh, my silver, so pretty. I just love the movement of the alcohol inks. The way that they move is truly magical. I could look at this all day long. And of course, speaking of looking at things, wear your goggles and your mask, your respirator. Resin is a very serious toxic material, and you always want to take care of your health. It's too tempting, so I take my toothpick and I just kind of give it a little bit of swirl and texture. I think that's pretty, and again, I don't want a solid color mixture. I kind of want that variegated nature. Now I'm going to pour on my top coat, which is the mixture of the 3. Kind of like in an acrylic pour, we have a cup and we pour it in. I'm going to do it with my alcohol inks. So there we go. Gorgeous mix. Wow. They're blending into themselves and moving and separating all at once. Stunning. I am satisfied with this. Of the resin and the alcohol ink settles into its own shape. Now it's settling beautifully, and I want to make sure to get rid of those bubbles, so I grab my heat gun and give it a little hit. And you can see that the resin is moving around a little bit, popping my bubbles. I let it cure for 24 hours. Thanks so much for coming with me today and making a resin bowl out of metallic inks. Wishing you happy resin creations.